Magix does deal with JW. Mir's up on this boost, and he's waited very, very patiently, but not connecting the shots, and that's heartbreaking. Mir definitely had chances in that round there. Magix continuing. Oh, okay, we're into a 2-on-2. This was a 2v4, but you've seen a couple of nice shots here from Team Spirit to propel them back into this round. And they don't have a kit, and there isn't even one drop. So there is one drop actually at Coffins. They're going to be able to retrieve that, and that's going to give them that much more time to work with here. Hit now on Magix. Ooh, the shot from Chopper. It's all on Crims, and he has nailed Magix at the back of the site. Now dancing around Ubox and trying desperately to hold on, but he gets domed down.
Time, surely.
With the kit, it's going to be close.
No.
Yeah.
Ooh, he's got it.
He's got it.
No
He's stolen
way.
it away. Team Spirit, they get it on the board. Magix and Chopper do it single-handedly. Well, quad-handedly between the two of them.
Wow. I mean, those are the players on the last map that really looked sick. Magix ended 19-9. Chopper was 19-5. Like, that's crazy as well. But I did not expect a 2-on-4 retake like that from Spirit, especially after those whiff shots from Mir, man. It looked like it was going to fall apart. Fnatic, though, they're angry after that one. They're going to force up in this second round. Lots of MAC-10s running up Banana quick as they come. And Spirit have 3 here to stop them. Renee's going to be good. They're actually going to land past Flusher, who will just sit inside of this smoke and now get out of there as Spirit own the top of Banana. They're going to be throwing utility back in. This is that re-smoke from me. You can throw a Molotov on the car as well if he just aims to the right at that. And Spirit can get control back of Banana. Nice combo of utility there. We see that more and more nowadays. But Fnatic, they want nothing to do with B. They're going to run the gauntlet up towards this A site where only 2 Team Spirit players are.
This is at the exact same time that Team Spirit boosted man to keep down Banana. Flusher was holding for it. Golden, even aggressing down through long, actually does get bested there in the head-to-head. So suddenly, you know, this was looking good for Fnatic. Well, now they've taken a lot of damage. They're in even odds, but they are trying to catch the timing into this B bomb site. And these MP9s are just swinging, clearing angles, taking names. And Sumdai Young now put up on the boost. They are going to check for him. He gets away with a bit more damage before he falls. And now Mir has to hold off. He has to wait for these rotations. Team Spirit don't want to let this one slip through their fingers. And with how much damage they've done, this is so achievable. That nade might delete JW. He's just gotten away, just gotten around the corner. Another kill for Brolin. Fnatic, they've got so little HP between the 3 of them. They're sat on 47 points of health, now down to 31 between the 2 remaining players. I guess Balance going to get into the site, but is he ready for Crims? Back in this same position again. He's not looking at it, and Crims is just biding his time. The longer he's gone without shooting, the better. There's no time for the defuse anyway. And so this round does go in favor of Fnatic. They steal the Force Buy away. But I kind of, you know, like from Team Spirit there, they get all the kills. It's a bit sad that they lose the second man to the bomb as well, because it would have made the buy in this round just that much better. On the upside, this is going to be a very weird third round where both teams are force buying, and outside of these 2 rifles on Fnatic, those are the only rifles in play. There's one for Mir over here for Team Spirit. It's not every day that this is how the force buy in this third round looks.
Yeah. The fact that, you know, Spirit get away with more guns but do lose the round, Fnatic lose everyone to the bomb there. This Balance, he died actually in the ruins with a FAMAS at the end. He didn't want to go wide towards CT. He had 70 health, and he knew Crims was somewhere in the site, but he didn't want to die to that. I think if he just swung and took the fight, firstly, he would have won it. Crims was low, but he would have also gotten away from that bomb radius, which was his downfall in that round. Either way, it's not the end of the world. 1-1, and Fnatic making a move towards middle. There's a boost up for Magix, and this Balance is playing underneath the balcony to support. First down, second follows, but Mir swings out wide with another kill, and the shotgun is here for Sumdai Young. Here to stay. Good damage done to 2 players of Fnatic. Crims gets back in the boiler. Sumdai Young waits for the shot, waits for the chance, and he might force it as well. Oh, good kill from him. JW dropped, but Crims is still standing, and he has been the hero of this round for Fnatic. 3 kills to his name, and the bomb site taken. It's a fast flank down Banana for Chopper, but Fnatic will get a plant.
Bomb has been planted.
Yeah, there's weapons that can be retrieved for Chopper. Admittedly, only this Galil, but it gives him a fighting chance. He gets spotted there by Crims down in the pit. Crims has got this crossfire set up with Flusher inside of the site. This should be an impossible round for Chopper to get back into, and he kind of knows that. He's scavenged as much utility as he can from top of this this mid area. That's a smoke and a flash taken alongside this Galil. But it's another close round. Fnatic narrowly getting this one over the line. They get their second up here on the board. So now it will be just that eco for Team Spirit. And, you know, we wanted Fnatic to dig themselves out of this hole, right? You know, as thrilled as I am for Team Spirit to be looking this sick, I didn't want it to just be 2 blowout matches. So the fact that Fnatic have found some footing early on, you know, have found some common ground with Team Spirit and are now looking to get ahead, that sets us up well for a good, intense series. As said, it is just the pistols here. They try and put Chopper up in this boost of Banana. It's arrived a little bit late, and they were already 1 step ahead. The flashbang is good for Flusher, and this round has fallen apart exactly as it should do. 5 players stay alive for Fnatic up against the pistols. And now for Team Spirit, this is where things get exciting. The buy is about to come through.
Better showing, a better start for Fnatic. That's certainly what they wanted, right? With some of the individuals maybe taking time to warm up. We looked at that previous map and we had, you know, 0-12 between Flusher and Brolin in those opening duels. So Fnatic finding a lot of favorable fights and sitting 3-1 up. Here's the buy. Spirit on the AWP. Fnatic don't have one yet. They're still on Galil's. Quick shot does not connect. Balance doesn't see through the Molotov, and Fnatic cross safely, but not up through middle. It's a little more dangerous here. There's peril at every corner. Mir and Magix getting a kill apiece, and Mir even still stands after smoking off the long corner. It does give Fnatic control towards mid, but Mir will just take them away through the smoke, 1 by 1. Looking for more damage by the second he's put JW down as well. Won't finish a job. Balance has got all of Banana under control. That frees up a rotate back towards A. Spirit have 3 players here, and Fnatic have nothing in this round.
Well, Crims, he's been a bit of a magician before. Let's see if he can pull anything else out of his hat now. Oh, look, man, this is so patient from Team Spirit. They are just not moving. Like, they literally haven't touched the keyboard in this round, the 2 players in the site. They are just waiting, and Crims holds that for so long. They're still not budging. They are statues inside of A, and they are blending in with the surroundings. Now, Crims finally pouncing out. And, oh, he's dealt with them both. Maybe there's still a chance for Fnatic. Crims down in the pit. This man, 9-1 right now. A tag onto Mir. Mir not keen on re-peeking into this. Doesn't want to feed the beast any more than the rest of Team Spirit already have. Balance up through short. Try and find this peak, but JW closer on the angle and able to see the barrel. Spams down Balance just a tad. Half the time ticked off this bomb, so Team Spirit, they've got to go, and they've got to go now.
Oh,
and they do
no.
deal with Crims and JW. A stellar spray transfer from Mir. He doesn't have a kit, though. It's going to be close. I think he's got it. Yeah, second round on the board for Team Spirit. And that was nuts. We saw it from Crims's perspective. I didn't even register that JW had died. Like, that was how fast this little transfer was.
All made happen by Mir as well, right? Look at those smoke shots. He gets 2 kills up mid early on without even seeing anything. So great work from Mir. Really sets him up, and he even knocks him down at the end. 4 kills for Mir. Spirit, they get on the board. They get a second round here. Fnatic do have money left, and that bomb plant is certainly available, or left some available. JW AWPing mid. Balance doesn't go wide. He's holding for the ult pick instead, but Fnatic won't give him a kill. They're going to try and take Banana. Lots of good utility back from Spirit, making things hot and heavy here for Fnatic. They're going to flash through regardless. Flusher's here, but there's an SMG trapped at the sandbags. He knows it. Jumping up, trying to get him caught. Chopper actually just left to his own devices. JW's going to bail and give them the control. Or Flusher, rather. I respect it. You know, you have the feeling that you're not going to win the fight. You know that either you hang around and likely get double peaked, or you just run away and guarantee you survive. Flusher makes the right call, rather. JW's on the AWP. He's holding mid. A man down our Spirit, and Flusher's holding for the banana push. It could get gifted their way because Spirit want information. They want it badly. Bottom B smoke. Flusher goes wide, but he will die in the process. It's an AK gifted to an SMG player, a big upgrade for Spirit, but Fnatic are heading A. And Spirit know it. They've already pushed through the B smoke and killed JW AWPing mid. Brolin's going to get legged on the cross, and Fnatic may get the site, but how much more will they get?
They've been good in these post plants. Once this bomb does go down, Fnatic have looked to do some of their best work. They want to try and get this one converted because they weren't able to just moments ago. Crims, he's been on a tear and he's down in the pit, and there's not much I put past him when he's in this position. So let's see what he's able to do. Right, this balance, missing that critical kill onto Brolin at long, has upgraded the low HP player onto the AWP. And in the blink of an eye, Golden and Crims have both found a kill apiece. Mir's going to get out of there with the AWP. That was a 4-on-3 retake attempt from Team Spirit. And everyone survives for Fnatic.
That play from Brolin wins Fnatic the round, right? As Spirit are setting up, they're waiting for the smoke to fade on long, so Balance has a pick or a chance to at least hold the lane with the AWP. Once he has that posted, once he can see towards the pit, that cuts out a lot of positions for Fnatic towards Moto side, towards Graveyard, and it kind of just traps him in the site in the pit. So Spirit, we're going to come up short with that. But Brolin runs through his smoke. He takes down Balance, and it all just falls apart off of the back. Spirit have to commit there, but they have no one holding the back line. And that's going to be Fnatic converting the post plant. Mir getting away with the AWP point. Drop it over. He's got armor, and Balance can't afford it. So Mir's going to keep with that weapon. It's going to be a faster B approach here for Flusher, but only Flusher as Team Spirit set up with 3 on A. Is that a boost up in CT for Fnatic, or is that 4 or 3 in the apartments? I think it's 3 in the apartments. So solo B player for Chopper. Spirit are going to move away from A after clearing out apps, and they know that Fnatic might have defaulted Banana. That is the case. The bomb's going to come and join Flusher, who is feeling very inquisitive towards B, getting a lot of information and clearing out the site. But look at Spirit in the spawn.
Oh. Shots rain in, and Fnatic, undeterred by that, they're going to group up and try and commit, but they are still walking into this stack. The AWP back in CT. Mir finding 2, a second on the cross, and now JW and Golden, they come in with a response, but the pistols have done damage, and Mir going to continue this round a little bit longer. Magic's coming in behind him. Mir starting to back out of the ruins, and Golden, watch out! Ram through there, and every shot feels like it's getting closer. He's also trying to hit the boost spot. No one's there for Fnatic. Now they know this AWP is in ruins. Flash is good. That's baited the shot. They know that he was just trying to peek into the site. So at that point, I think too much information has been given over to Fnatic. Too much time as well. Mir with a nice double, but it's not enough to win the round.
The fact that Fnatic made the crucial mistake of seeing players in CT and then not smoking it off, right? Flusher gets spammed by USP, so maybe he thinks it's just pistols, and he goes, oh, I'll leave it open. But Fnatic don't smoke it. The AWP is there. He gets 2 on the cross. Big advantage for Spirit, and they still lose the round. Unsurprisingly, considering past Mir's weapon, they were just pistols and default ones at that. But great shots by Mir. He almost makes it happen here for Spirit. Fnatic definitely don't want to make that mistake again, but they've got another buy round, and they've certainly got the T-side lead in their map pick here. Balance given the AWP, and full rifles now for Spirit, a chance to get back on the CT side. Oh,
great nade. Balance having to be a bit more passive at Banana. This leaves Chopper out on an island all alone, and that's the first kill offered up to Fnatic. Already looking a lot more comfortable here on Inferno are the Swedes. A slow start to the day, but finding their footing now. Magic's trying to hold down Boiler, and he is getting pressured to the 9s. He still answers with a kill onto Brolin, so he's given back a 4-on-4 to Team Spirit. Look at this gamble rotate. Look at this from Team Spirit. They look like they were about to completely up and leave B. Mir is still floating around. But they have put a 3rd man over here towards the A bomb site. And even then, Mir's playing CT. He hasn't heard anything, and he's going to be available that much faster as a result. Crims has actually stood out on the balcony right now for this peak. The flash is good, and Flush has opened up with a kill onto iDisbalance. Crims does get down into the pit, but doesn't survive very long. And Fnatic with a wrap through CT, they're going to try and hit this B bomb site. Now, Mir is the key player in this round. Magix gets the info that they're rotating away, and Mir holds down CT. And now Fnatic, they've got to try and beat him into the site. They will with this smoke going down. It allows for the cross. It allows for this bomb plant. Mir is here, not able to deny it, not able to have a say in this round just yet. Now swings wide, and it's all left onto JW. 1v3, back of the site, bomb planted and ticking on down. And 3 players for Spirit now to find. Nails the first, spots the other 2. They are pressuring him, they are getting close. JW, now's the time, and a second. Oh, and the third as well. JW springs to life when Fnatic need him the most. 6 on the board as he wins out that 1v3.
That's mental as well. Like, the fact that he sees everyone come through, he knows at that point he's probably feeling like he's already won the round, is JW. Quick, close shots, and Fnatic, they're going to get it done. JW kind of leaves his teammate out to dry as well, right? Golden crosses, goes for a very open plant, and JW covers for a second, but then moves away. Golden gets caught trying to pull his gun back out, and, well, JW had to win that round after that. Young had 0 recorded Nova kills before this map, or maybe we'll see a little bit more from him because got some value out of that, killing JW the other round. Well, they would have loved it in this one. Spirit unable to do so and broken in the bank account. 2 rounds to their name and a pause called for Spirit. This is Fnatic showing us that Nuke was maybe just a bit of a blip on the radar, a bit of a loss of concentration. Their map pick Inferno is going swimmingly. But Harry, remember the 3rd map of this series is Overpass. Now you may think, oh, Overpass, Fnatic, they like that map. That's good, that's great. That's everything in between. Well, little bit of reality to come crashing down. Spirit have been unbelievably good on Overpass at the Road to Rio, taking so many dominant wins, not ever giving more than 10 rounds to their opponents, beating the likes of VP, Gambit Youngsters, Vitality, Movie Star Riders, and just those are some of the names. So this is no easy series for them, as they've already learned from that previous map. But they are getting on the board, they are drawing things back. Flash will push iDisbalance off the angle, but he rescopes and to no avail. He had the solo rifle in this round, that one AWP surrounded by pistols like Mir had the other day, and as a result he feels the need to play aggressive, feels the need to find kills. That's if Spirit want to win this round, and he is right in playing that way. It's going to go back towards B here. Fnatic are defaulting A side with only 1 man up top, Banana. But even if iDisbalance can rid the round of Flusher, that would be a good service for Spirit. But it doesn't seem like it's going to be happening. JW creeping and crawling through alongside Smoke, and he's hit a perfect timing.
The timing looked great, but now he's been uncovered and actually gets shut down back here in CT spawn. Now for Fnatic, they see 2 players rotating off of B, and they go, well, if 2 players are rotating off of B, maybe we rotate into B. But iDisbalance has been waiting here patiently with the AWP the whole time. Mir looked like he wanted to flash himself through, instead goes through the smoke and finds the kill on a flusher. Bit of a taste of his own medicine. And another kill now for iDisbalance. Crims will get rid of 2 through this CT smoke. This has been the killing fields at B, and now a bomb planted. Crims and Golden left up in a 2-on-3 at this side of the map. But iDisbalance continuing on his tear with the AWP. Crims, we saw a 1v3 from JW. Now it's his turn, but he's not able to get past this AWP. And wow, we got a big round from JW prior. Now we have iDisbalance stepping up with a 3K of his own. If both these AWPers can come alive, we could have such an exciting game on our hands. But I think iDisbalance is one of my favorite CIS AWPers to be watching right now. Obviously, right, like, can't be my favorite because there's a guy called Simple who exists in the world. But JW is so explosive as well. And if we can get these 2 showing up for either one of their squads, man, we are in for a treat.
Well, we've got both AWPs in play at least. iDisbalance VJW in this round, Harry. So let's see if... Oh, we'll see who gets ahead, not if. Not where, not when. Just how. Spirit up to 3, though. Beginning to build into this map. Chopper's going to flash down B as a deep smoke to deny any passage for Fnatic, but they will spam it, put some damage away of Chopper. Down to 40. Still hanging around here. That flash actually doesn't affect them as much as Fnatic maybe hope, but they are going to be avoiding Banana as well. With the re-smoke down, the bomb goes mid, and Idis balance. Well, he's waiting here. He's waiting for a kill. Crims pushing the gap in the smoke in the apartments. Idis balance has re-pushed, refocused on middle. He's going to have the drop on Brolin. Big kill coming through. Bait and switch on long as well. And with a man covering the apartments, it's a perfect setup for Spirit. Magic swings, and now he's trapped, but Mira is going to cover him, not letting anyone hunt him down. The Molotov keeps JW out of position, and he's going to try and flash his way back into middle. But right now, Fnatic are scraping.
That bomb was also the second man in, so that's got to get retrieved now. They assemble a quick boost over this long smoke, and Flusher, well, he will... Oh, dear! Oh, Magic's trying to get away. But the nade follows up. Are they going to push this long smoke? Idisbalance waiting. And a flick on a JW. Idisbalance wins the head-to-head of the Orpers, and now Flusher all alone, not checking the pit. He comes to a close in this round. Team Spirit 4 on the board. And what was once looking like such a one-sided affair in favor of Fnatic is now really getting that much closer. The money is gone for the Swedes. A 5th round should be looming for Team Spirit. And I do think as well, for someone like Idisbalance right now, I think this half right here, now that he's got the AWP in hand, this is where we need to see him come alive. We really do see a lot of AWPers drop off when they move into the T side. That run boost was sick. It was all done on the fly. Gives Idisbalance a bit of a faster peek down. But doesn't find anything from it.
Oh, goodbye, Jesper. He's going to get double-naded down Banana. Doesn't even play this round as Fnatic's pistols should just get hounded down. Spirit are feeling very confident and very comfortable, but maybe not for long. With that kill going the way of Golden, there's a gun gifted in Banana, and oh, Spirit just give it away. They smoke it off. They go, you want it? You can have it, but we won't let you win the round. At least that's their hope, and their hopes, well, their dreams, they're not even under consideration for Golden. He's going to fire off through the smoke, dropping Mir and giving yet another gun to Fnatic. This is ridiculous. Spirit, they don't want to be arming their enemies here, Harry. That's all that's gone through right now. Dangerous as ever are Fnatic. Brolin's up in A, trying to sell a fake. Rest of the players on B with a bomb, missed shot through the smoke. This balance has to fall, and so do Fnatic.
And this has gone from, being like a little bit of a fun, do whatever you want round for Fnatic to one that they could realistically take. So the pressure, the stakes are higher. Golden gets out in towards the top mid with this M4, but gets bested immediately by some Die Young. Brolin is still deep in the sight, or at least he was until that exact moment. Now it is just Flusher, 1v3. We've seen a multitude of these, though. Let's see if this one's achievable. Doesn't have armor. The Molotov really does wreck him and forces the reposition out from Flusher. Great utility to just not let him get comfortable in the clutch. Because, I think if you give Flusher a bit of room to maneuver there, if you let him get set up and isolate some of those fights, that's where Flusher is in his element. So he starts to get set up. The Molotov just says, nah, mate, you aren't staying in the site. Sorry, Flusher. And
back to spawn you go.
Yeah, that's pretty much that one all swept under the rug. 5-6 now. Team Spirit grinding their way back into this first half of play.
Worth noting that, okay, yes, maybe you're not going to be able to get away with as much versus Fnatic CT side, but on this map, Spirit actually have a better T side when it comes to the stats. So, that's worth keeping in mind here. I think their work is going to be cut out for them here, and they definitely need the lead at halftime, but as long as they can get that, Spirit in a world where they can still 2-0 this series, even if Fnatic have woken up a little bit today. Nuke, they may have been a little sleepy, Harry. Maybe woke up on the wrong side of bed, but Fnatic putting a really decent T side on the board, looking for a 7th in this one. They've got everything they need. And the kills behind him. Brolin finding one through short side. He's doubled up. Golden through the smoke, getting Mir as well on the long side. He's actually pushed through it to his own demise. Fnatic own A. They own the round. It's a save here for Spirit. There's nothing else they can do. With 3 kills coming that quickly on the A side of things, Fnatic just guarantee the round. And yeah, a bit of a risky smoke push from Mir there. If he stays alive, maybe he can wrap alongside and still put up a fight for Spirit, but instead it's just essentially a free round for Fnatic. Blink and you miss it. 7 on the board.
We know it's not the funnest ending to a round ever, but it's very important in the grand scheme of things that Fnatic were able to keep it this clean. It's likely why we haven't seen them dedicate too heavily to the hunt in this round. The money is fine for Team Spirit. Even if they lost both of those players, they would still be investing here. And so the hunt, the chase just wasn't worth it for Fnatic. They want to build up their own money because you're heading into round 13 now. The last thing you want is for you to get that round on the board. You waste a couple of players hunting, you lose this one, and then you're having to partial buy in round 14. So they've dodged that now. They've got a bit of a residual cash, and that sets them up nicely till the end of the half. So nice bit of pre-planning for the future here from Fnatic. Team Spirit don't really fit the bill in that same way, but thanks to those players saving, there's still something available to them. And in this round, Flusher gets caught aggressing at Banana. The fact that you've dealt with Flusher over here at B for Team Spirit is great, because now, he's been playing this Banana control time and time again, and he does this a lot on Inferno, where he does just sit top Banana, sometimes on his own. He keeps a hold of the position and leaves it open later in the round, all while selling fakes. Well, now it's forced Fnatic to commit to this A play. And even though some kills do go their way to open it up, it's now just JW and Crims left in this 2-on-3. Rotations even coming in from Chopper. JW going through this smoke, and Mir was not ready for that. That is a typical little JW maneuver. They know that Sumdai Young was down in the pit, but they weren't ready for Chopper so fast away from B to slide on in and get that kill. JW now on versus 2, and he's not elected to go for the AWP. He knows there's going to be a crossfire set up here, and that AWP, the moment he takes a shot, the trade would come in. So he's got to get this done with the rifle. 30 seconds. Time is the only thing on his side, and even that, second by second, is turning against him. Throws himself a flashbang for the pit peak. Crossfire's too strong. Chopper in the sight. Sumdai Young in the pit. They get the round locked in.
I love that smoke play from JW, right? He sees Mir in middle, he misses a shot, he drops the smoke, and then JW just plays off audio, and I feel like if you give anything to JW there, you're gonna die. Mir, he reloads, he walks into Boiler, he's being very loud about it, thinking a smoke is a wall, and when you're playing against Fnatic, smokes are not walls. Spirit should know that. JW, nice try, but not enough for the clutch. It does keep Spirit in this one. 7-6, neck and neck. They could break Fnatic for the last round of the half here if they win this, and that's a big tag. JW put down to 2 health at the start of the round with the AWP. Still got the gun for the job. There's a double setup on Long, finally coming to its own. Spirit have been setting that up all game long, and eventually Fnatic will try and rush it down. They regret that one. JW with a kill, but down to 2, and no bomb under his control either. He's getting flanked, and he will deny it, but that's the issue. Fnatic would love to run B, but they need the bomb first, and JW's run out short side into Boiler. This is crazy.
Oh, but here's a kill from Crims. JW's on some Spider-Man level reactions right now as well. And almost gone. Do it again. Do it again. I dare you, JW. Crims is here to help him out. They are playing around these smokes. JW still at 2 points of health, still alive, still a threat. And just there through the tip of the smoke, Mir's going to catch him. Crims, now it falls to him. This bomb. It is a standoff to see who gets control of it through the smoke. Magic solidifies this round with 4 kills. He was playing that double long setup with eye disbalance on the AWP. And together, playing that in tandem, all the results come up in favor of Team Spirit.
Yeah, look at the money of Fnatic. Look at how broke they've become now after a couple of rounds in a row. Placed well by the Russians. Spirit, they're going to push us into round number 15 with an armada of weapons versus, well, not quite the same case for Fnatic. Could be a fast B approach. We've not seen that really in this game, but the util has been excellent in Spirit. Fnatic have more so opted to give it up, with the exception of Flusher occasionally fighting for logs and often regretting it.